morning, everybody. It's been a lazy day so far today. I do want to say happy Veterans Day to any vets out there. All the active duty, thank you for your service and thank you for your continual service. Same thing to vets, thank you for your service. Enjoy today. Go out, get your free things that are out there. Enjoy your free lunches, free dinners, whatever there is to get for you. Go get it. We are at Village Inn and Elaine's apple juice came with a coffee lid. So she's drinking it like coffee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys have never been to Village Inn, you're in the north, it's very similar to like a big boy style restaurant, except instead of a salad bar, they have a lot of pies. So pies is their big thing, but other than that, it's kind of like a very, very similar makeup to a big boy.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Show you guys something that never happens in this house. She's asleep and napping, and it is not bedtime. This never, ever, ever happens. Okay, folks, there we go. What are you doing? You sitting with Evelyn?
Yeah.
Yeah, did we just give her a bath?
Yeah.
Here's the little cheater. Yeah, you're a little cheater. So we're playing some Candyland, and here's the little Miss Evelyn. Normally these two are asleep right now. I don't know why this one isn't. Possibly because there's more activity right now than there normally is. I know Elaine is up because she napped. She didn't nap for very long, but she did nap. Yeah. And then all the laundry that I've been trying to get put away, and it's just not going to happen until this one is asleep. Alright, want to get back to Candyland?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're not going to sleep anytime soon. Today is the first day in who knows how long that we've gone through the entire day without a major incident, like a volcanic incident. There was one little blip, like right as Joe was trying to leave, where Elaine had messed with Evelyn, and Evelyn was not happy about it. Part of what made it as bad as it was that she had been in like a happy, nice, deep sleep, and then to be woken up out of that, and not only that, she was hungry. So I'll get to the mommy stuff later, and I'll give you a warning before I go into that, so that if you are not into it and you don't want to hear it, you can turn off the video and be done with us for the day. So I want to talk about the next couple days, or really like 4 or 5 days. My parents are coming into town. They live up in Michigan, and they have a house down here. So they come in tomorrow evening, and then Friday we are checking into Saratoga Springs Resort at Disney, and we are going to Epcot earlier in the day. We're going to hopefully take a little rester at the hotel to give Elaine a chance to like sleep and to like recoup with Evelyn and just kind of regroup in general. And then after that, we are heading to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. So yay, that should be super exciting. We've done Mickey's Not So Scary a couple times now, so like we really know the deal with that one. We've got everything down, what we want to do, how to do it. This will be our first time for Very Merry, so we're pretty excited about that. This will be my parents' first time too. They've actually had annual passes to Disney for several years now, so that's kind of exciting. And they're actually who I've learned like all of the stuff from, how to do the My Disney experience, which I'm sure I'll at some point make a Disney pro tips video, all about everything that you should need to know while planning a trip and what to do while you're actually there. We are spending the night Friday night, and then Saturday, we are going to Animal Kingdom in the morning, and then probably go back to Magic Kingdom afterwards. It really all depends. Joe and I and Evelyn may call it early. If Elaine is still in good spirits and in, a relatively awake state, she'll probably stay a bit longer with my parents, and then she'll either spend the night there at their place, or she'll be dropped off here, or I'm sure this will all be figured out kind of on the fly. I have no idea what the plans are for Sunday, other than I know Joe works, though the girls and I will probably go over to my parents, or they'll be headed over to this side of town. So I have no idea. And then I think they leave Monday. They leave Monday or Tuesday. Probably Monday. So with them here, this being the first time with us, like filming and vlogging and trying to do everything, it'll be interesting to see how all this goes and how much we actually film. So this will be an interesting learning experience. All right, so you've had your warning. If you don't want to hear any of the mommy stuff anymore, this is where you should turn it off. So, although her general mood was better and she wasn't quite as fussy, she still didn't want to actually nurse during 3 out of 7 feeding sessions. 4 of those sessions, she was absolutely fine, took both sides, no issues, wasn't fussy about it, just did what she needed to do. And then somewhere mid-afternoon, she just wasn't having it. She was okay to eat, but she didn't want to nurse. So what I ended up doing was pumping and then feeding her in the bottle. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that if there had been something wrong with the milk itself, she would have had some kind of reaction to it. She would have been fussy, she would have been upset, she would have had some sort of tummy issue. She didn't. So that kind of makes it a little harder to figure out what exactly is going on with why the afternoon and evening she doesn't feel like nursing. So I don't know if it has something to do with since they say that there's different speeds of ejection of your milk, and the camera's doing all sorts of funky color changes. I can see in the corner here that it's changing from purple to pink to purple to pink. So now it's more purple. I guess it just depends on how far away I hold the camera. Anyways, I don't know what to do necessarily about that. And that's going to make being at Disney a little harder. Though she did really well last weekend when we went to Disney. There were no issues. So I don't know if that had something to do with being in the carrier all day that she was happier. She generally seems to be happier when she's in the carrier, just being carried around. But as soon as you take her out, and she's been out for a while, and she seems to kind of realize that she's not going to be in the carrier anymore, and also that we've put her in the car seat, she hates the car seat. It kind of becomes a little bit of a meltdown, and there's really no way to console her. So that's why I'm kind of thinking Saturday, at least Joe and I will be calling it a very early day. So we'll see. We didn't really do much of anything tonight. We played Candyland, which I think I filmed some of that, so you'll see that, or you would have already seen that. And we just kind of hung out, watched some videos, and spent some time together. Unfortunately, I was hoping that Elaine and I were going to get to spend some time together, especially since Evelyn normally sleeps. But this evening was really weird because Elaine actually took a nap. And because she took a nap, she was recharged, so she didn't go to bed until much, much later than what she normally does. So she stayed up later, and I don't know if it was like because of that, but she wasn't being loud or rowdy or anything. She was actually very well behaved. That Evelyn didn't go to bed at her normal time either. She slept for a little bit, which gave Elaine and I a chance to sit and play one game of Candyland, just the two of us. But that was it. Like, she didn't sleep much longer than that. So that was kind of a bummer. I was kind of hoping that we would be able to do some stuff just the two of us, but fortunately that didn't happen. So hopefully sometime in the near future, Elaine and I will have a mommy-daughter day. We did go to Target today, which I don't think I filmed any of that. And we got her some new shoes, so she was happy with that, since we did lose one of her shoes in between the platform and the monorail on Saturday while we were there. So it was a little traumatic, and of course we didn't know until we were actually like already on the monorail and like headed to the transportation center. So it doesn't help us much. So we've got new shoes, yay! And you'll probably see them Friday and Saturday. And now that I've talked for over 10 minutes straight, I am going to say good night and thank you for watching.